Warning, this video contains blah 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 blah.
Phone's all cracked. That's what I get for punching it. Hey everyone, it's me, Sleazy McNasty. And right now I'm going to do a top 10 favorite superheroes. Now, some of them are going to be on comics, some not. Now, I actually haven't read the comics, I just watched them on TV or movies, so if I said something that's different from the original origin stories, because it's basically because I've seen them on TV, but I've looked them up, try to learn about them, see if I get it right. So here we go. Number 10,
Spider-Man.
Now this is the, I think, no, he's not. But as a kid, I used to watch the animated series, and I like this superhero because he's a little different than everyone else. Like, you don't see any superheroes with like a certain ability, like for a spider. And the movies I don't really like, cause especially the first one, because I don't like how like they show like they have little hairs on his hand, shows like that's how he sticks. And also I didn't like how he shoots web from his wrist. I mean, at first I liked it, but then I found out that was just made of bullshit, and I didn't like how they the third one, because I didn't like how anyways, I like this superhero because he's different. He breaks the fourth wall. He starts out very young, like a teenager. Then as he grew up, he still becomes a hero. And there's nice stuff. And I like how like he made his own webs, and that he's really quick, and like he doesn't fly or has super speed or has a vehicle. He just swings. So that's why I like Spider-Man.
Number 9, Green Arrow.
Now, before I saw the Arrow, I didn't know anything about this guy. Then afterwards, I started to like him. Like, I don't know if he started off as a violent vigilante, like he kills all the bad guys, and then he decided to, like, just injure them. And I like, he doesn't have powers. He just uses weapons and martial arts, and use detective. I don't know the word. He's a detective, sort of. And that's what I like about superhero. Those types of superheroes. Those type of superheroes, because they just use their own ability. Hold on a second. They don't need superpowers to defeat the bad guy.
Number 8, Powerpuff Girls.
Now, I don't really like Superman that much because he basically is super. Like, he basically is unstoppable. And he's a goody two-shoe. These girls, on the other hand, are acceptable because they're not all that great. I mean, they're very powerful, but they're not like a Boy Scout or like sweet girls. Like, sometimes they make mistakes. They go through issues that kids have around their age. Like, Blossom steals golf clubs for her dad or the professor because she believes that makes him happy. Buttercup learns it's not nice to make fun of someone even though they're eating paste. And they learn that just because someone gives you candy as a reward doesn't mean they can give you candy all the time just because you did something nice. And also, they keep breaking out Mojo Jojo out just so that they can put him in jail and get candy. And there's like a lot of lessons that they've learned. And also, they're quite powerful. They're very strong. They shoot laser out of their eyes. They can fly very fast. And they're adorable. They're just so damn adorable. And their villains are quite colorful. I have to say colorful. Like, literally, like, Mojo Jojo's skin is green, and he's incredibly smart, but can't defeat 3 girls. Fuzzy Lumpkins is a fuzzy monster that hulks out, and there's him who's a cross-dressing demon, and the Gangrene Gang are just like regular gangsters who have green skin. Princess, who is a spoiled rich girl. The Mino brothers, who are basically just bacteria that talks like gangsters. And there's other like unique villains.
Number 7, Hellboy.
Are my eyes crooked? Seriously, do my eyes look a little fucked up? It looks like they're a little bit crooked. Now, I like Hellboy because I like some like demon-like superheroes. Now, this guy, he wants to be like everyone else. He wants to feel normal, and or that's what the movie says. I don't know about the comics, but it makes sense that he shaves down his horns, and he only uses guns. Like, he doesn't use like any other powers that he has to fight monsters. And I also like that huge arm, that huge hand that he sometimes uses to break down walls or seriously injure somebody. Also, I like his outfit, like the trench coat, like black, like a black tank top, like black pants, and kind of like a devilish look. I like that.
Number 6, Danny Phantom.
Now, Danny Phantom is a kid in high school, and he accidentally got ghost powers when he went into his parents' ghost machine and accidentally turned it on and gave him ghost powers. Now, like Spider-Man, this kid has powers that no superhero has. Like, he has phasing, he can fly, he shoots out laser beams, he can do like a ghost whale where like he screams and it's like kind of pushes back some of the bad guys. He has like ice powers, and also he can ghost sense ghosts, and where when he sees his breath, like you do when ghosts are nearby. And also, like the Powerpuff Girls, Danny Phantom also has like teen issues. Like, he has to go through like crushes, bullies, parent issues, all that fun stuff. And it was a really good show on Nickelodeon. It ended, and really wish they would continue it, or there'll be I hope there will be make a live action Danny Phantom, like when he's like in college or like as an adult, like see what kind of fun stuff he would do.
Number 5, Captain Underpants.
Now, this is the only picture chapter book that I've actually read through, and I like it because it's crude and funny. And it all started with George Beard and Harold Hutchins, two little rascals who like to like change the school signs to make a funny message. And I don't remember like what Mr. Krupp, their principal, did to make them like hypnotize him. Like, in the movie, it said like he's going to put them in separate classes, but I don't know if that was the same thing in the books or not. And so they hypnotize him, making him think that he's Captain Underpants, a superhero that they created, because he looked like him. Like, if he removed his wig, and he's fat, and he drops trowel with his tighty whities, he looked exactly like Captain Underpants. But the problem was that he actually thought he was Captain Underpants and went out to fight crime. And ow. And they'll feel guilty if he got hurt, so they follow him trying to like find a way to train him back, which is splashing water on him and becomes the mean Mr. Crow. But if someone snaps their fingers, he turns into Captain Underpants. And there's like a lot of kooky villains like Professor Poopy Pants, talking toilets, a Medusa-like woman with hands Wedgie Woman, uh, Doctor Diaper, I think that's his name. There's all tons of super villains out there. I don't remember what that are a bit crude. I don't know. I haven't read the new Captain Underpants books. I forgot that it's called books. Me dumb.
Number 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a childhood. Hold on. Let me phrase that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reminds me of my childhood because it reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese's because that was the first arcade game I played once I go in there. And the Saturday cartoons I watch, and the really cool action figures I get as a kid. Now it started off with it's supposed to be very violent and the turtles cuss a bit more, but then kids started reading it, and so they decided to PG, make it PG for the cartoon. And thanks to Michael fucking Bay, he ruined Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the new movies. Well, I haven't seen the second one, but the first one, I prefer the really cheesy in costume late 80s, early 90s Ninja Turtles. And in the UK, they're called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles because I think ninjas seems a bit more violent, and they didn't want that. That's weird. Don't you think that's weird? I think that's weird. Man.
Number 8, Korra.
Now this is another Nick show that they got rid, or it was done. They're not showing it anymore on Nickelodeon. So it had 4 seasons or 4 books, and then it stopped, and I don't know why. I don't know. It should have made either more Legend of Korra's or just a new Avatar. Anyways, what this chick can do, she can bend water, fire, air, and earth, and she's protector of the entire world. And she's referred to as the Avatar, and like the Dalai Lama, she's reincarnated by other avatars, and she can go into the spirit world, and if she dies, she can be reborn as someone else, but who was born with earthbending. And what I like about her, she's tough, she's stubborn, she's very adventurous. Unlike Aang, she has 4 different types of villains. Like Aang, he only has the Fire Lord or Fire Nation. Korra has a communist guy who pretends to be a non-bender, and he's trying to convince people that benders are evil and tries to take away their bending. But in fact, he's a waterbender, so he's trying to be more superior than everyone else. There's a chaotic man who is her uncle. He tricks her to open the spirit world just so that he could get Vaatu into him so that he could be the evil avatar. And there's the Red Lotus, a group of anarchists that believe that people shouldn't be ruled by big leaders like kings, queens, empires, and they need to get rid of the Avatar for good because the Avatar would protect the world leaders and stop them. So they had to kill Korra. So they had to kill Korra and make sure she doesn't become someone else. And then there's someone from the Mental Bending clan. I forgot her name. She starts with a K, but I know she's voiced by Robin Williams' daughter, Zelda. and she's a bit tough because she can bend metal. She's more like a female version of Hitler, because she wants to take over the Earth Kingdom and make a new Earth Empire, and all that stuff. But Korra is able to defeat all these characters, like she's able to defeat them. Like she thought that she lost her bending when defeating her first villain, but she didn't. She got seriously injured after the Red Lotus poisoned her, and got better, and she's a bisexual. Apparently, at the end, her and God, what is her name? Those who've seen one of my videos, you know what I'm talking about, or seen Legend of Korra, you know what I'm talking about. They hold hands and went to the spirit world as like a romantic getaway, but that's fine. I think that's kind of hot. Now, before I get to my next picks, I want to let you know that these two are very, 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 very close on my top one, my very top. So don't forget, like, why is this one not in top number one? I mean, one of them is my favorite Marvel, one of them is my favorite DC, but like I said, they're very close. But there's one that has an exception, or one that there's a reason one isn't number one, but it's number two.
Number 2, Ryan Reynolds.
Who doesn't like this guy? Deadpool is hilarious. I like how he breaks the fourth wall. I also like how his stories changed. So like that's why the movie worked, because they had to be exactly. They don't have to be exact to the story because the stories always change a lot. So, but they still had to do the part where they gave him healing factors and that his skin is disgusting. Oh man. Oh wait, the only reason that he's number two is because he's an anti-hero, so that's why. This is my favorite heroes. He's not much of a hero. He's basically just a guy who kills people if he gets hired. Like, if the government hires him to kill people, depending off, like, he sometimes tries to kill other superheroes because the government paid him to. And also, like, basically, he's a mercenary. A merc with a mouth. But I like that most of his ability, for him to fight bad guys, is by martial arts, guns, and his katanas. Though he does have healing factors because he gets shot, killed, stabbed, decapitated all the time. So, yeah, he needs to heal. But, I can't wait for the new Deadpool movie. Man, there was like a huge space there. Like trying to think of what to talk about Deadpool. I think he can teleport, but like he's given a device to help him teleport. I don't know. Maybe that was from the game, or maybe he does that. But I think he rarely does that. So it's like they don't bother showing it. I don't like how they made him on Wolverine. Like, I mean, I was happy that they put him there. I just didn't like how he came out to be. Like, he had like blades coming from his wrist. His mouth is sewn. He shoots laser from his eyes. Like, nah. Anyways, that's my favorite Marvel character.
Number 1, Batman.
I really like Batman. It's dark. He doesn't have powers, so he uses like martial arts, weapons, and his mind. And all his villains are very, very messed up, except Catwoman. Now it started off like a cheesy live action show or with them having like stupid catchphrases. Until the 80s, where they made him the Dark Knight. And the movies always worked, except for Batman and Robin. That just stunk. But I have to say my favorite Batman is either a mixture of Christian Bale or oh man, man, what's his name? Michael something. Hold on. Can't believe I forgot his name. Hold on. Wait. Come on, load. Jeez, come on. It's not showing me the name. Michael Keaton. I knew it. I knew that was his name. And I just watched it last night. I watched Batman Returns last night. How did I not know that? Beats me. I also like the Joker. Like, the Joker is one of the best villains in there. Because like Deadpool, his story changes a lot. Because we don't know like who he is, like how he became, well, we know how he became Joker, but we don't know what he did before. And I like how Batman his origins is very fucked up. He saw his parents being killed right in front of his eyes, and he basically lives alone with his butler. And I don't know about Gotham. Like, I like it, but I don't know, moving too fast. Like, I really hope, I hope he doesn't become Batman at that age, but still becomes a vigilante. But doesn't call himself Batman, like Dark Knight. Like, he calls him the Dark Knight. But I like Batman. I like that he doesn't have any powers. He's able to fight as a human being. And I like his villains because they're crazy. Alright, I'm gonna leave this video. Sorry about the dead space. Like right now, I can't think of what to say. I have it planned out, I have it in my mind, but right now it's gone. I wish I had it written down. Anyways, still doing the Mad Libs thing, so if you want to participate, subscribe and comment a number. Now, if you like this video, hit the like button. And I hope I'll see you in the next video because I am out of here.